if you've been trying to create a habit and just haven't had any success at all, like you just could never get it going, try the 2-minute rule. Have you ever heard of it? I hadn't. And I have to say, I was reading this book over here. And yeah, there's another story with that. And I came across this passage talking about a 2-minute rule. Now, when I saw it, I immediately thought, like, okay, what does this mean? Like, you have to wait 2 minutes and then you do whatever it is you're supposed to do. How does it work? Well, the way it works is whatever it is you're trying to do, just do it for 2 minutes. Just do it for 2 minutes and just stop. If you want to do it for longer, you're more than able to. Or if you want to just cut it at 2 minutes, just cut it at the 2 minutes. But the idea is to just do it for 2 minutes. You're trying to establish a habit, and habits are created over time, repetition over time. Not necessarily I do it one time for a long time, like I can do this one thing for an hour, but you do something for 1 minute every day for 60 days. Same amount of time, but over time, you're creating a habit. So when I saw this, I was like, that's pretty interesting. And that's where things started to change, because I've always thought that's pretty interesting. Oh, that's pretty interesting. That sounds like a good idea. But this time, I thought I would actually put it into action, because one of the things I'm learning is that real learning or understanding comes from doing. Like, we could have a conversation about math, and I could tell you how math works and what 1 plus 1 and 2 plus 2 and 6 and 8, whatever is, and you could have a conceptual understanding and appreciate everything I'm saying, but you won't understand until you do it. So, for the first time ever, I took an idea that I had, that I got from somewhere else, and I applied it. I recently signed up for a new fitness program. If you've been following the channel, you know that I walk. I walk a lot. To be honest, I haven't walked recently because there have been some other things that I've had to take care of where I haven't been able to get out and walk. But it doesn't mean that my need for fitness or physical exercise has changed. So I signed up for a new fitness program. And this one focuses on flexibility, mobility. And that's really, really, really important to me. I have a young daughter. I'm older, and I want to be there for her. I want to be able to play with her and have fun and get on the ground and all that other kind of stuff. But what I was seeing is that as I've gotten older, or maybe I'm not as active, and this is way before I started walking, I just didn't want to do anything. I wanted to do a lot less than what I was doing. So if she says, "Daddy, let's play," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't want to get on the floor. I don't want to carry her. It just was a lot of things." So I started walking. That got a lot better, but I haven't had anything where I was specifically focused on mobility and just fitness, meaning flexibility. And the other thing that's always happened is that regardless of anything I was doing, anytime I did something else, it always hurt. So if I was attempting to run years ago, I tried to start running, and I was spending like an hour a day doing that, and then I'd go and do yoga, it would hurt. I could never go up steps or 2 flights of steps without being out of breath, even though like I'm walking every day. So there seem to be a lot of disconnects in what I'm doing. But as I've gotten older, other things are more important. A big thing to me that's important is being mobile, being able to handle my body weight, being able to age gracefully, and being able to just bend and move. Since I started walking, I don't have as many back problems, but I just want to build on that. So I got this program, and true to form, I didn't do anything with it. Meaning, I just got it. I think I just got it yesterday, and I was going to plan some time today to actually start the program. But when I heard this 2-minute rule, I was like, I'll give it a shot. I was going to do the 2-minute rules and shoot some B-roll of me falling over trying to do these exercises and throw it in here. Maybe I got to it, maybe I didn't. I mean, I did shoot, but I don't know how it came out. It is B-roll, right? So I tried it out, and something amazing happened. I actually did the whole program. I mean, not the whole program, but I did a full session for today. And that is how things get started. You just do a little bit every day and you build the habit. And then as you build the habit, you can then build on other things. But you have to get started by just doing one thing every day. The 2-minute rule. Oh, I did mention in the book, I have attempted to read many times, and I've always stopped. Like I just never finish it. It's not a bad book. It's actually a pretty good book, but I always stop reading it. And I figured out what it was. I just stopped reading. You can finish any book if you read a page every day. The only reason why you don't finish books is you don't read. You stop reading. And something happened to me yesterday with the book. I had a full day. It was at the end of the day, the very end of the day, and I was like, I could just go to sleep. It's super late. I need to get some rest. Rest is more important. Recovery is really important to me. I should just go to sleep. And I thought, maybe if you could just read just a couple pages just to keep things going, because I know from my own past experience and history that if I stop reading, like even the book is really good, if I stop reading, I miss a day, it's highly likely that I'll miss the next day and the next day and the next day, and then that book never gets completed. And so what I did yesterday was I read a page. I said, I'll read a page. And that page turned into 5 pages. And I went to sleep. And today I read more pages. And it was just validation on this whole 2-minute rule thing. So if you've been trying to start a habit, trying to do something constructive, you just haven't been able to get around to get it going, like maybe you could do it once, but you can never do it 3 times, try the 2-minute rule. Just 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. You can do 2 minutes and stop, but just do the 2 minutes. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Thanks for listening.